Welcome to Talking Beards, an entertainment news podcast all about the facial hair lifestyle and the people who use their beards and mustaches to help change the world. Join your hosts, World Goatee Champion Aaron D. Johnston and two-time National Goatee Champion Scott Sykora as they talk about all the important issues in the community, from charity events, competition news, styling tips, breaking news, and much more. Tune in every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern as we stream live on all social media platforms as well as talkingbeards.com and answer all of your questions. Join in our chat room and be a part of the show each week as we give away great prizes, compliments of Honest Amish. I am your host, Aaron D. Johnston, and I am Scott Sykora, and we are Talking Beards.
Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody in Talking Beards world? This is episode number 182. It's like Talking Beards 182, kind of like Blink, but different.
Oh, I didn't even get that. I didn't even think that.
Talking Beards 182. Dang, we could have done something with that. Oh, well. This is episode number 260 of the podcast. My name is Aaron D. Johnston. I'm on this side of the screen, and we're going to be talking to Billie Turner tonight. She is the wife of everyone's favorite whaler, I guess. I don't know. Is that even a thing? Does anyone have a favorite whaler?
That's what I was going to say. Those words don't go in the same sentence.
That felt nasty. I think I want to go wash my mouth out with some Honest Amish soap when this is over, because I said something about favorite and whaler in the same category. Anyway, Billie married Scott Turner, and we're gonna ask her why. Why did she do that?
I heard she lost the bet.
We love Scott. He's done really well with this competition, and unfortunately he had to work tonight, and so he said he tagged in the wife. So here she is. She's coming in tonight, and it'll be all right. We'll figure it out. This is her first thing ever talking on anything, or I don't know. She's gonna do it. She's gonna do it.
Apparently he had to deliver some pianos or something tonight.
No, organs.
What kind you plug in?
Yeah, they're like bum 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 like that. And I think
my grandfather used to have a really nice organ.
Scott Turner's your grandfather?
No.
What the hell? Why are we just now hearing about this?
We may have the same first name, but the last name's different.
Oh, so y'all were born at the same time because you have the same.
We're not related.
I'm confused. Anyway, tell everybody who you are.
Hello, everyone. I am Scott Sykora. You can find out more information about us by going to talkingbeards.com. You can watch us live over there currently, or you can watch us live on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, Twitch as well, if you'd like. But if you would like to converse with us in the chat room, you can do that live on either Facebook or YouTube. You can do it on the other places too, but no one's ever really there. But or if you just want,
people are there sometimes.
There's some day, we get the weird messages.
I think we've had like 4 people from Twitch. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I know. And they write these really intricate messages about how we could grow our, I don't know, whatever. But anyways, yeah. So if you want to follow along with the show and you don't want to mess around in the chat room, you can just go follow us over at talkingbeards.com. And there's plenty of resources there for you to find out more information about the show. You can check out old episodes. You can check out the previous episode talking about how Aaron and everyone was going to be going team Talking Beards. We're going to be going over to England to compete, and breaking news, we're going to have some exciting news shortly here about some cool things that happened over there, which we didn't talk about beforehand. And
nope,
I was kind of, and that was the thing is like, I was like, I felt bad. I'm like, I should have been like, oh, congratulations. And tell me about it. But then it was like, I just wanted the spontaneity of
we'll just talk about it.
Talk about it on the, as we're leading up to our guests and everything. Cause usually at the beginning of the show, we take time to, kind of catch up on what's been going on over the weeks or what's been going on over the week or whatever. But,
I read this as chops at first, and I was like, what the hell? But then I realized what he was doing. But
what?
We're from England now. You didn't know that? We were there for a whole week. So we were getting stuff sorted all week. And pretty much I think that's Natalie's favorite thing ever now is to get things sorted.
Not
at all.
They just talk weird over there.
They talk backwards.
Like sorted, and then they drive on the wrong side of the road. This is the best thing. Natalie popped this up, but look what David Ludwig had to say.
I know. Look at him. Jeez.
God, he made a cool thing. He made his mustache thing that holds your phone. I had it somewhere. Dang it. I don't know where it's at. David Ludwig made a cool mustache thing that holds your phone. That's it.
You have too much stuff. That's the thing.
Dude, so much shit. You have no idea. Natalie started making these little videos around our house saying that she doesn't live in a museum, but like, it's obnoxious.
I think saw the flattened penny thing you guys posted today.
640 something smashed pennies, I think. And we haven't done it in a while. Like occasionally we'll get some, like we got some in England. So we didn't completely stop doing it, but we used to take full on vacations just to go get smashed pennies.
I remember when we were down in San Antonio, we were at oh, that's cool.
David Ludwig. Yeah, he made this thing. It's like resin with a thing on it. I don't know. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
Hold your phone. It sits on there. It's like phone.
That is cool. That's a cool thing. But yeah, when we were in San Antonio at the Alamo, I remember we saw one of those things and you guys were talking about getting one and you never did.
We'll go back to San Antonio. We're going to be back in San Antonio next July for the haircutting festival of lights or whatever barber thing. I don't remember.
We saw Alan Eckert was here. Speaking of Alan Eckert, he gave us a really huge boost on the Fountain app. Remember, everyone, we've been talking about this. If you're interested in checking out a new podcast app, Fountain.fm is where you want to go. You can make some money off of listening to podcasts. So go over there, follow Talking Beards on there. And if you are so inclined, just as Alan was, you can donate some Satoshis. He donated 1,000 last week.
Good gosh. Alan Eckert is Satoshi rich. That's the only thing that makes any sense. He could just throw away thousands of Satoshis.
I know, just like willy-nilly or nilly-willy. Whatever.
Nilly-willy.
Oh my God. Alan? And then T-Had's in here.
T-Had Hard Day. Never heard of him. T-Had Hard Day. Anyway, so this part was pretty funny. Jonathan Shields. Nope, that's not it. That's the one. Brooke. Jeff Harris said that it's funny in the videos how they say mob because they say it mub. But I've been wanting to talk about this for a while now, and I almost went on mob when we got back from England just to talk about this. So I was over there. We got to talk to Dan Silky Brown. You know, everybody knows who Dan Silky Brown is. Well, apparently the only reason that he did any bearding stuff was because of Talking Beards. I had no idea. He found the competition thing, and then he sent me he sent me those rollers.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. I came across those the other day and going through my stuff.
Apparently I was like the first person he sent those rollers to. I had no idea. I thought he was just like sending them out to everyone, but no, it was me apparently. Wow. And I noticed something, and then Natalie noticed something. I'm pretty sure Monty and Boo are running the mob incredibly wrong in the United States.
Why is that?
Because I'm pretty sure Dan Silky Brown is running a cult in England.
Oh, really?
Under the Beard Mob England name. Pretty sure. All great guys. Like, they were super good, but I'm pretty sure that Dan Silky Brown is a cult leader over there. Pretty sure.
Hey, man, if we got him started, then I guess...
man, more power to him. But, I'm pretty sure he's a cult leader. Pretty sure.
Speaking of cult leaders, though.
So we created a cult.
Do you want to hear about this cool cult?
What?
You ready?
Yeah.
So if you guys use, like we said at the beginning of the show, to want to save 15%, Talking Beards, if you go over to honestamish.com. I know we always have to throw this in at the beginning of the show. We don't have to throw it in at the beginning of the show. We like to throw it in because we want everyone that's here watching to know about how much we love Honest Amish, even though Aaron works for them. But
it's still super good.
Yeah,
it was the first beard stuff I ever bought, and that was long before I even knew that this was ever a possibility ever. And it's amazing stuff from day one, and it's still amazing stuff.
I'm on the same boat as you. Like, that's the first stuff I got too, and I loved it. Like, just
we're on a boat.
We're in a boat.
two. Silky, silky. That's what they were saying to him when he was on stage.
Really? Like
Yeah,
that monotone and everything? Just like silky. Not even like with robustness.
Well, it's more like, I don't even know how to say silky in England. Silky. And then they were like, mub. I don't know, man.
They are different over there.
They are. And then he got on stage. He put a suit on. And he was like preaching to just those people. And there was 200 other people, but he was only preaching to those 15 mub people. I don't know, man.
What's up, Shane?
Pretty sure he's a cult. I'm going to move to England and join Silky's cult, I'm pretty sure. He was indoctrinating me or something. Anyway.
Okay. So real quick, nothing exciting happened with me over the past week other than I've been fighting ants, but I know we talked about that last time. So, but still fighting, but Aaron's got more of the excitement because
because of this.
Yes, because of this. So we're going to throw it all back over to Aaron so he can give us a little brief summary of his journey over to England. Him and Natalie and Andrew went over there with Team Talking Beards, and there were a couple other people. Allie.
Talking Beards the club.
Yeah, Talking Beards the club. That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so tell us a little bit about the exciting stuff. Of course, congratulations.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. It was I don't know, it was super cool. It was close. Me and Andrew were super close. And
like you were standing like
for like a whole week. We stayed in England hotels and everything. Dude, it was an amazing trip. Like I'm really glad that it all worked out the way it did. We stayed in 2 different Premier Inns, which is like the chain hotel of England, and that was pretty cool because last time we were in England, we just stayed at Airbnb or whatever that was like someone's house.
Is that like Holiday Inn?
Basically, yeah, it was like a Holiday Inn type thing, but smaller because it was England. So like
everything's smaller over there.
The first Premier Inn we stayed in Rugby, we got in trouble because I booked the family room because a double bed and then a twin bed. Well, the twin bed was on the website that it said it was for like 15 or 14-year-olds and under. And I was like, sure, sounds good. And they were mad. They were pissed about it.
Really? Yes.
They're like, this is against the Queen's brigade.
She's going to come and stab you with her sword.
They said it was all right. And then we were super worried because I booked literally the exact same room in London, but London didn't care. They were super cool and way more chill about stuff than they were in Rugby.
You were staying in the red light district then, right?
I don't think so. I think it was just the regular district.
Oh.
I didn't see any red lights.
The District of Columbia?
I was in the District of London.
Oh.
There was no red lights. That was weird. Huh. Anyway, so one thing I did learn while I was in England that I never thought of. Last time I was there, I didn't like really walk a whole. Well, I guess we did, but anyway, we went to a grocery store and we walked a ton. Not only did they walk or drive on the wrong side of the road, they walk on the wrong side of like aisles and stuff. So that was a bigger challenge than I thought because I just, we went to the grocery store and we were walking around. I was just on the proper side and I was just constantly in everyone's way. And same thing on the sidewalks. So, something that you wouldn't generally think about. But the event, man, my gosh, the British National is an amazing event. We went 4 years ago and it was super good. And I was like, well, maybe it was like a one-off. We'll see how it is this time. Simon and Friends, Beard Club, and everybody that was involved with that thing. It's a fabulous event. They do an amazing job. Like, my gosh, it was so cool. And we were in a venue that was built in like 1560 or something like that. Like, there's nothing in this country that's that freaking old. And we're just having a beard competition in there. No big deal.
With a giant organ.
Dude, like, I wish I would have put a picture of it. It was enormous. I've never seen an organ that big. And literally you walked out the side door of this venue. There was a 2-lane street and then there was a big rock wall. And on the other side of that rock wall was the rugby field where they created rugby. Like right there 100 yards from where we were having the competition. They were like, hey, we're going to throw this almost a football looking ball around and do rugby things. And they created it right there. Super wild. But
wow.
I don't know, a lot of history, a lot of old stuff. And then we cruised around London. That was amazing. And we did a bus tour. Then we went to Stonehenge. We went to Windsor Castle. And then we went to Bath. And I didn't really know much about Bath, but apparently it was like a England city that was created by the Romans 2,000 years ago or something like that. And there's these underground springs that have healing abilities. And so we drank the bathwater that had the amazing healing abilities.
And Natalie's all cured?
She's cured now. She had 2 cups of it.
Wow.
Andrew also drank 2 cups. I only drank 1. Yeah, there we go. Right there. We drank bathwater. And
Is that why Andrew got second place?
Yep. Oh, yeah, probably the bathwater. Doesn't matter.
Look at George McProut is here.
But the water was warm and very irony.
Jeremy irony?
Yeah, pretty much. It was strange tasting water, but I felt healed after I drank it.
Wow.
It was stout. It was the stoutest water I've ever drank in my life.
It was like a porter, an IPA-ish water.
Guinness water, something. I don't know. It was cool. It was the whole experience was amazing, and I want to give the biggest shout out in the whole world to Allie and Eric for helping us, because they did a couple days in London before us, so they figured out how things worked, and then we just followed them around, and it was way easier than just being lost, because I'm like, I don't know, you were here, and Allie's like, I got this, and she'd like, do this, and we're like, all right, and we did it, and it worked most of the time until she got us lost. But other than that, it was fine. She did a good job. But yeah, then what did we do on the last day, the Tuesday before we flew out on Wednesday? We found a double-decker bus, and we did a tour around London in a double-decker bus, like proper, like you're supposed to. And then
with the big hats and the red jackets.
Yep, whole thing.
Wow.
And then Natalie touched one of those guards. She's not supposed to do that. She touched him.
That's just what happens
Like,
when you drink the healing water. It makes you do crazy things.
You just go wild and you touch those freaking guards like you're not even supposed to touch them. And she touched them. I was like this close, and I thought I was too close. And then we walked away, and Natalie's like, I touched his hand. I'm like, what are you doing? You're not supposed to touch them.
You should have taken your beard and tickled his nose and see if you could have got him to sneeze.
I was terrified because, like, I've seen those videos when people get too close to them and there's like, and punch them in the face, and you're like, I just didn't want to be that guy. I didn't want to get hit by one of those dudes. But Natalie apparently didn't care. Yeah. Yeah. She said she could be a murderer, apparently. I don't know.
Well, she's all healed now, so.
Yeah, she's all healed. She drank the bath water. Oh my gosh.
But you keep glossing over like the most important thing about being over there. And as the name of the show is called Talking Beards, we're going to talk about beards. Did you or did you not win first place? And so now you are.
I opened it with this.
I understand that, but you hadn't actually come out and say that you actually are the new British national champion.
Because I am the new British national champion, and it's super crazy. And I wanted it for the last 4 years, and it's all I thought about. And it finally happened, and I'm extremely relieved because I just knew Andrew was gonna just go over there and freaking beat me with his stupid point, but it didn't happen, thank goodness. So now he can beat me next time. It'll be fine. I'll be good.
That's all right, because like,
I won 2 years ago. It's good. You beat me this time. Congratulations.
I just wanted to give you a little bit of breaking news too, that we all pulled together to pay Patrick Dawson $200,000 to not go to England.
Hey man, good. I'm glad. Thank you. I appreciate that. I got this trophy that I super wanted, and it's amazing. And
the title.
And the title. I got it. I got the title. I got to change my Instagram, and then someone stole my Instagram. Good Lord, that's a whole nother story. We need
It
to meet
is.
again
But
tonight.
it
I'm
may
just-
be a whole nother story, but we really need to get to our guest.
I
though.
know. I see her down there. Sorry, Billy. Are you ready? All right.
She's been really enjoying our story.
She has been. She's patient, but yeah, man. They stole my Instagram. I got it back though. The end. Good. And then I had to. It was insane. They sent every person in that follows me or I follow. They sent them all messages. So then I just look like a complete buffoon when I got back into my Instagram, and there was like, famous people that I've tagged and stuff. Then it goes into your messages, and then I look in there, I'm like, cool, there's people from these reality shows that I randomly message or whatever, and now they think I'm trying to sell them damn Bitcoin.
I followed all the links and everything, and I did invest some Bitcoin. And I will say that thank you for that tip, because
hey man, you're welcome. You are extremely welcome, and I'm sorry for
Bitcoins.
All the other 10,000 people that didn't get money back. I'm really sorry, but yeah, it was all in pounds, so I'm pretty sure they stole my stuff when I was in England, so that was pretty cool. At least I assume. Since it was in pounds and whatnot. But they were from Nigeria. At least that's where the phone number was from.
Oh, wow.
Wow, Fabs. Wow, we'll see. I don't know. I'll send you my Bitcoin information, Fabs. Anyway, let's get to Billy. She's been super patient. So, here we go. So, coming up this weekend, Beard Mob Tennessee presents the first annual Music City Moonshine Classic Beard and Mustache Championships. My gosh, that's a long title. But it's coming in this weekend in Nashville. And we're going to talk to Miss Billie Turner, the extremely proud wife of Scott Turner. Like I said earlier, everyone's favorite whaler. Oh my gosh, no one likes a whaler. But everybody likes Scott Turner. So we're going to talk to Billie. What's up, Billie?
Hey, y'all.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. You guys good?
We're excellent.
Is it true that Scott is out tuning organs right now?
No.
Oh.
He's tuning a fish.
He is sucking blood.
Wow. He's a vampire now?
Pretty much.
We knew it. I knew Scott Turner would eventually find his calling in life. And apparently it's vampire. Who knew?
Well, that's
everybody
why.
gotta do something.
Yeah, that's right. It goes along with the no mustache thing.
Let's think about this. Maybe guys who are whalers are secretly vampires because they don't want to have anything on their upper lip. So when they go to suck the blood out of the neck, they're not getting any hair in their mouth.
Thinking about it, Scott Turner,
whalers
Shannon Chicken Bread, Corey.
Yeah. Well, next time we go to a comp, make sure we carry some garlic with us and some a wooden stake and a cross, and we'll see what happens.
They'll freak out.
Scott's immune to garlic, so I like garlic, so I cook with it a lot. So he's immune to it, so that won't work for you.
Darn.
Okay, well, we'll the cross and the stake thing will definitely work. In the mirror, you gotta
we'll show him his face and see what happens. This is breaking news.
Breaking news. Jeff Harris. See, Tyler Hill is absolutely a vampire. Andrew Matson knows.
Yes.
For a fact that Tyler Hill is a vampire. Tonight on Talking Beers, we're just breaking the most unknown thing that everybody should have already known, that whalers are vampires. Thank you, Billy.
This is all stuff that you learned over in England, because that's where vampires were not originally from, but they're kind of from over that way.
Yeah, basically. It's like not in the United States, it's England and Europe. Vampires. Oh, Monty said, what about the blood running down Chops? So Chops and whalers are in on it.
Chops
together.
are more like werewolves, maybe.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I can dig that. Yeah.
See, Billy's all about that. She's like, yeah, well, those chopped sea hoppers are more like werewolfers.
Oh, breaking news! Scott Turner's here. He said, "Thanks for the costume idea." He is a nervous wreck that you're on this show, because I know you were there, but I told him, I was like, we're not even going to talk about your competition. We're only going to talk trash about Scott Turner because his wife's here, and she knows all the dirt. So let's let's just hear it. Tell us some Scott Turner dirt.
Oh
One
my!
thing. Tell us the biggest thing
biggest
that we
thing
can.
that will embarrass Scott Turner the most without getting you too terribly in trouble. Gosh, there'll be something you think about that. So while you can double dip on your mindset thing here. You're putting on a competition this weekend. Are you super excited about it? This is y'all's first one.
I'm excited. I'm nervous. I just want it to go well and have a good time.
Whale. She wants it to go whale.
We're gonna rock it out. I know we are.
I know you are too. He's been putting on so much work. I've talked to him tons. I know a lot of people have talked to him tons, and he's done an amazing job putting this thing on. There's just so much information. There's raffles. I know he's put time and effort into all the trophies, and I guarantee y'all are going to be so relieved when this thing is over.
We probably will be, but you know what? We've actually had a good time doing all of it, even though it's been crazy. And we have worked our tails off. And then, everybody else that stepped up, helped us out. It's been great. But I will be relieved once it's all said and done.
Imagine.
I will say though that you guys have done a tremendous and that's with the capital T, a tremendous job of promoting this. There's a lot of as we're gonna get to later in the show, the beard calendar and the amount of competitions that are coming up in the month of September, and noticing geez, I didn't know about this one. Oh, I didn't know about this one. And it's just you guys have been, religiously making posts and sharing this event for months now. And it's it's been on front of mine. It's been on front of everything. It's been out there.
It's in front of everyone.
Yeah.
Y'all have done
Scott has been on it. I mean, every
yes.
day he's posting something.
Oh, not me. Sorry.
I think a lot of people need to take note. If you're going to put on a competition and you want people to show up and you want people to know about it, do what Scott Turner does and just shove it down everyone's throat constantly. That is the way to do it.
I mean, we made some flyers up and put them around town. There are people we don't even know talking about this stuff that we've heard.
That's what you want. That is the best thing I've ever heard. People that you don't know talking about this event is perfect. That's what you want.
That's what we heard, and we're proud to.
Well, and like you say, you're going around your community with flyers and letting people know. And it's this is beautiful because you guys are trying to help a local charity. You're trying to raise money and this and that. And it's a local thing. You want the people in your community to know about it. I mean, we are the characters in the whole charade that's going on with the beard competition. I mean, we're the people that are going to be there. We're the people that follow these things. We're always interacting with it, so we know what's going on. But it's the people of your town, the people of the towns around, the people that you're talking to that don't know about these things, and those are the people you really want to make aware, because those are the people you want to come. You want to entertain them with the beard competition. You want to introduce some new blood to it, so those people might get interested. Just like you said,
because they're vampires.
Yes, just like your dad. Just like your dad was introduced to it and the amazing time that he had, and look at how that all kind of the domino pieces all fell from that moment. And it's just you guys are going to have another person like your dad there that's going to experience it for the first time, and it's going to change them. It's going to excite them. It's going to bring their family into it. And it's just that's what this community needs more of. It needs more of the people promoting the event to the communities, getting new people in, and not really worrying about the beard community, because we already know about
it. People with the beard community, they're going to show up or they're not. But the key is what y'all are doing is going out in the community and getting new people involved to know that you're helping out a local charity. So with that being said, What is this local charity that y'all are working with? And tell us a little bit about it.
So we have chose Amputee Blade Runners. They are an organization who helps mainly teenagers and school kids who have lost limbs to get the proper prosthetics to be able to play sports and participate like normal kids.
That's
After
awesome.
they either born without one or lost one due to an accident, whatever the case may be. But Josh, the guy that's helping us out, that's with the charity, he's fantastic, super nice guy. We're trying to get him to join, but yeah, they're great. They really are.
How did you cross paths with them? How did you be like, all right, this is the charity, we really enjoy their message and their what they want to do? How did you guys get hooked up with them and were like, okay, we want to help you guys? What's the story there?
Kenneth Morey, one of our members, he y'all know he lost one of his legs due to illness or whatever, but he found them and suggested that this is the charity that we support. And we're all on board with it, and we took it from there and kept on going.
And what was their reaction when you're like, hey, we want to do a charity, we want to raise money for you? What was their reaction?
Grateful. They really were. They were grateful. And they were like, oh, this should be so cool. And when we explained how everything was going to go and what it consisted of and stuff like that, they were really on board with it.
And you've had how many people from the charity has been helping y'all out? Just that one guy, or
that I know of right now? Yes.
That's cool though. It's
nice
that
it all.
It's nice that someone from the charity is, working with y'all and trying to be somewhat involved. That's cool.
Right. But the most interesting thing I thought about this particular place, the ABR, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. There is a television show that comes on called La Brea. Have you heard of it? Okay. Well, it just aired last year, first season, whatever. And there's a young lady in there that plays one of the main characters, and she is an amputee. And she's one of the first actress amputee models and whatnot. And she plays on this show, and she actually gets her prosthetics from ABR.
That's pretty cool.
It is. And we actually reached out to her. Well, Scott did, and told her what all was going on. And they have offered to send us something for the raffle that's going to be quite sweet. So we'll kind of keep what it is a secret, but
sounds like a pie.
Something. So that's going to be completely awesome, I think.
Well, you've already teased it, so let's just head down that road. Do you have any super cool raffles that you can tell us about that,
Oh, yeah. Look, we have approximately 53 raffle items.
That's amazing in itself. I mean,
it is quite large. And from what I understand, we're going to get a few more before the comp too. So there's going to be more.
Where's all this stuff living? Is it in your house?
Yes.
Only for a few more days.
You're almost there.
I think we're going to have to rent a U-Haul to get it to the Lost Patty.
Hey, that's not a bad idea if you got to do it.
No, I mean, there is something literally for everybody in all these raffles.
For me,
we've got date night movie baskets.
That's funny.
That's got the movie candy and the popcorn and movies and soda and everything in it.
And VHS tapes. I knew it.
No, they're DVDs.
Hopefully it's Dirty Dancing.
No one uses DVDs anymore. We should bring back VHS.
VHSs are coming back. It is
like
right now. It's the hot thing.
Are they coming back for real?
Yes. Yes.
Holy smokes.
Cassette tapes and VHSs.
So I have a very important question about your raffles. How are you going to give everyone their numbers out at the end? Are you just going to write everything on a board, or are you going to try to read out 53 different numbers?
We got some thick poster board that we're gonna have the drawing, and
Thank
Right
you.
on the
Thank you.
numbers out, let
Yeah,
everybody
thank
go
you
find
for
their
that.
ticket.
I don't know if you've ever been to a competition where they say, okay, we've got 20 raffles, and then they proceed to draw out each 20 raffles and then just wait. They just wait for
takes
people
forever.
to just read their 22 number things and just wait and wait. And then it takes like 2 extra hours, and it shouldn't have. But the poster board, good job.
Yeah, well, we've actually seen that at a couple of other comps.
Yeah.
And when we started planning this one, I'm like, no way are we sitting here calling out numbers. We're going to do the poster board thing. That's going to be the easiest way to get this took care of.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But we actually do have a couple of special raffles.
Okay.
And I'd like to touch on this if I can.
Absolutely.
We got your normal stuff, baskets with all kinds of goodies and whatnot in them. We've even got a couple of Star Wars baskets for you Star Wars fans. And
Oh boy.
Scott loves Star Trek.
Not Trek, Wars.
Oh,
Live long and prosper.
yeah.
Wrong one.
Waka Waka.
Well, okay. So, yeah, we got your normal raffle baskets. And then one of our newest members, she's just moved from Utah to Tennessee recently. And before she became a member, she offered to make these baskets. She made 4, but the main one, since we're doing the Moonshine thing, is like a little suitcase, and it has 12 bottles of Old Smoky Moonshine. Full size bottles.
Holy crap.
Right. Plus some goodies like some nuts and almonds and little shot glasses. I mean, she did an amazing job on these baskets. This particular basket, since it's the focus of our comp, that one thing is going to be raffled off at $10 a ticket.
That makes sense. So you're going to do like a different type of ticket just for that special raffle.
Exactly.
That's cool. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, being a big ticket item like that, you sell
Totally
bigger raffle tickets and then you make more money.
So
yeah,
like,
that one's going to be $10 a ticket. Now, do either of you guys know Patrick Crayons White?
Absolutely.
Yes, we do.
I've heard that this was a possibility. Let's hear it.
All right. His wife, Deb, bless her, she sent us 2 prints of his original art.
ooh,
One will be on the raffle table, and the other one is a special raffle at $1 a ticket to buy crayons so that we can give to the local schools in his honor.
Dude, that's freaking cool.
that's great. That is going to probably raise quite a bit of money.
That just gave me goosebumps. Like, good for y'all, man. Good for y'all.
And it is a great picture. If I'm describing it correctly, it's like a skull, black background with some red roses all over it. It's gorgeous. It really is.
Natalie literally just said, we're going to spend so much money at their raffle. That is
what she just said. I'm going to be raffle ticket broke.
So what's your job going to be during the competition? Are you going to be running raffles or something, or what are you going to do?
I'm going to be helping in the beginning with the raffle, but I will be handling most of the registration and the scoring for the judges.
Gosh. So speaking of judges, there you go. You're just helping us with these transitions all over the place. So you want to tell us about these?
Yay! No,
you're doing way better than Scott would have done.
Oh, thank you.
All right, let's hear these judges. Who do you have coming in?
We have Fabs.
No way.
We got Miss Judy from Texas.
Okay.
We got Mr. Clickin' Beard from Texas.
Ooh, wow.
Jonah Hickson from MPS.
So he's not coming very far at all.
No.
And he'll be the one that
he's the only local judge that we're having.
So he's the local judge and he'll show up late.
Well, Jonah's always late.
I know. That's why I said that. Everybody else is coming from California and Texas and stuff, and Jonah's 4 blocks away, and he'll be the last one there.
Wait a minute, I'm missing one.
You are. You said Fabs, Chicken Bread, Summer, Jonah, and there's someone else.
There he is.
Who
am I missing?
I don't know. I didn't have the event.
I feel bad now.
No, you're good. Here it is. You ready?
Yeah.
Michael Caveman Holvey.
Oh my God, he's gonna kick my ass.
It'll be fine. I think you could take him. I heard he has a bum knee, and you could just kick him in it and run.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I love Caveman. I wouldn't do that to him.
Nah, he's cool.
I can't believe I just totally spaced on him.
That's all right. You've got a lot going on.
Think about it this way, Billy. Scott would have forgot 3 of them, and you only forgot 1. So that's pretty good. Oh,
let's bash Scott.
I wouldn't do it if I didn't like him. So
I know.
All right. So
so those are our judges, and from what I understand, we got people coming from all over the U.S.
You do. It's going to be a pretty good turnout.
California, Texas, Alabama, Florida, South Carolina. I think some from North Carolina, Kentucky, Ohio. That this is going to be an epic event.
I think so. I feel very confident about this event. I think it's going to go really well. But who's going to be emceeing this thing while we?
Y'all know the one and only Barefoot Brains.
So can he be naked, or how's this going to work? Does he got to wear clothes?
If he wants to come in his Speedo, come in his Speedo.
There we go. Josh Barefoot Brains in his Speedo live in Nashville this weekend. That's pretty good.
His nanner drawers, whatever you want to call them. I don't care. Whatever he wants to do.
I hope he brings his nanner drawers. I'm going to text him as soon as this is over and be like, you better bring them nanner drawers.
The way I see it, as long as you're comfortable in your skin, who gives a shit?
That's exactly how I feel. I like this. So, I don't know if you were really going to talk about this, and I just saw it on the event page, but Mark Burns is going to be taking pictures as well, right?
Oh, yes. He is coming down from Michigan to take the professional pictures.
So he's going to have like the whole professional thing like off in a corner.
That's what I've been told. Yep.
There's 2 Scotts.
Holy cow.
He cloned himself. This
is creepy.
Wow.
What the heck? Hold on.
Nothing double.
Yeah, that's pretty good. All right.
Am I in both boxes or
only one box is moving? Here we go. The other box. Here's the other box.
Wait a minute. He's coming back again. No.
Okay, he's gone. That's super creepy.
Wow.
Your internet's not working out too well tonight.
No, it is not. I just went back to old internet. Like I got rid of the new internet that we had, and so I went back to old internet, and of course, why not just work perfect tonight?
Yeah. I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
Mine did that a couple weeks ago. So tonight's your turn. Apparently.
I know it is.
So, so we got judges, MC. Tell us a little bit about this venue. Where's this event gonna? Yeah, we touched on that when you were.
It is an Irish pub called the Lost Patty.
Okay.
And it is at 715 Spence Lane in Nashville, Tennessee. It's a nice little restaurant that's kind of attached to a hotel. So there's a nice little stage up front for the competition. And then they'll have seating in the back, of course, because it's still going to be open to the public as well. And
what hotel is it attached to?
Do what?
What hotel is it attached to? Was it the what was it?
It's a Hillside or something like that.
Was it the Wyndham one?
It's not one of your normal, franchise hotels.
That's pretty cool.
But I mean, it's a nice hotel, and they have a clubhouse. And in the clubhouse that's where we're going to have the photography, starting the registration, and all of the raffle items and our vendor tables. It's a nice open area. It'll be great in there.
So is this the host hotel that was posted on the event page?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Nice. Well, there you go. There's still So I think the hotel deal is over, but if you go to the event page, you can still find the hotel link in there. So maybe you can call the hotel and
a Holiday Inn Express across the street as well.
okay.
If anybody's still needing rooms, so got both of them to choose from.
Nice. So there's hotels relatively close to the.
Oh yeah, in that area, yeah.
Is that y'all's usual hangout at this
That's
loft
where
patio?
we do a lot of our meetings. Yes, we generally hang out there. They got some good food, drinks. The owner's he's crazy. He's funny. But I mean, he interacts with us. He's excited about this, although he's not going to be there. But he's excited about it.
But he's been working with y'all pretty good and stuff like that for the whole event.
Absolutely, he's been great.
Do you know if he's going to have any like drink specials or anything like that night?
That was not discussed.
Okay, I was just curious.
If Scott worked something out on the side, otherwise, I don't know about it. He didn't tell me.
Maybe he like traded some lungs for some free kegs or something. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, he's transplanting them organs all over the place, so maybe he bought a nice new piano or something.
Well, he might have brought something in to make some haggis or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Whoa.
You never know. He's a wild card.
She went for the haggis right off, man.
Haggis. So I gave you a good bit of time. So what's this this thing that you're going to tell us all about Scott Turner that you know?
Oh my God,
some dirt on him.
Well, that he won't kill me.
Oh, it's okay if he does. He'll just harvest your organs.
Yeah, he'll just sell your organs on the black market. It'll be fine.
He'll be rich and I'll be dead. I mean,
Well,
that might be even trade. I don't know.
But
he's a goofball. So
he is a goofball, and you like him, and that's all that matters.
I love him.
Yeah, he's cool.
He cracks me up. He's a mess.
I can imagine he does. I can only imagine living with Scott Turner all day, every day. Is never a dull moment.
Only when he's sleeping.
That's the only dull moment.
And sometimes that's funny because I have a conversation with him while he sleeps.
Oh boy.
My wife does that with me all the time, but I'm awake. But
No, he's not. He's asleep. I'm talking to him and he's blah, 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 blah.
Wow. Why is it not blah, 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 blah? See, because that's what a vampire says. That's like a vampire. He's like,
I'm trying to think of something he's done silly to embarrass himself.
It's fine. He'll do it to himself at the event, I'm sure.
There'll be a moment.
We'll all get to talk about it.
Oh, so y'all want to see these trophies?
Yeah, you got trophies. Let's see these things.
Okay, let's see. Where's my third place?
I don't know.
That's your neck.
Yeah, that was
so here's the third place trophy.
There's a lightning bug in there.
Yeah, well, I think it's the phone. But it's laser etched with the Moonshine logo, and this is the third place one. So it'll be something cool. Somebody can just throw some stuff in whenever they want to.
Who did the laser etching
from it? Whatever they want to do. But it's really nice. I know you can't see that etching very well.
It looks good.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. The kids are also done this way, but it has a different picture on it for the kids. And we put money and candy in those for the kids.
Oh, wow.
You didn't want to give the kids a bottle of moonshine.
Right.
Makes sense.
These are the second place ones.
Ooh.
That's how with the, oh, shit, I can't, there we go. Going backwards.
Awesome.
Who did all your laser etching?
Scott did.
Look at that. He is just a jack of all trades.
And a master of none.
Hey, he's a jack of all trades, though.
And then our first place trophies.
Oh, those are nice.
Super cool.
Look at that Honest Amish logo on there.
It's there it is. That's cool. These are really, really nice trophies.
He did really good coming up with all of those. The little moonshine jars were my idea, especially for the kids. I mean, what's a youngin' gonna do with some Honest Amish, you know?
Eat it.
Eat it.
Probably.
That's what I was gonna say.
You can give them soap. Everyone's supposed to use soap. So
Yeah.
even
Well, this
kids.
is true, but yeah, well, I've been to comps where kids didn't really get anything.
And you all are going to make sure the kids get something, and that's important.
Yeah, I mean, they're up there doing their thing. You know, they're trying to get involved too, so why not? They deserve it too.
Maybe you guys, Scott, could put some organs in them.
There you go. Tell him to bring home some fingers and toes tonight. And
yeah,
then you can
extras.
put 'em
You know,
in
hey,
some
just
jars.
bring them on home. We'll put them in the jars for the kids. They'll love it. It's like a Halloween treat.
You know, some of them probably would.
Oh,
I doubt it. Well, no, a 2-year-old might try to draw with it or something.
Hey,
Or Scott.
Yeah.
He's like, how does this work?
It's not doing anything, Mom.
and Best in Show's a new kidney. So we're really hoping that Natalie wins Best in Show so she can take home a new kidney.
I have to tell him, you got to get a kidney.
Yeah, get a kidney and then rig it so Natalie wins Best in Show so she can take that kidney home. Well, Billy, you did a great job tonight. I really appreciate it. I know you're probably a little nervous, but you did a fantastic.
I was at first, but y'all made me feel welcome, so I'm good.
We told you we wanted you to have fun, and that's the whole purpose of you being here is to have fun. And I had fun. That says a lot because, like, as Aaron and I've been talking, like, I've been struggling a little bit here, and I'm kind of letting a little bit out. But like, it is nice to have people like you on the show to like give me hope and to give me like something to look forward to. Like I'm very excited, and that's why, like I said about how you guys were going out of your way to try to bring in people from your community, and also that little story about your dad. Why don't you share that? I want to hear that story. So I want everyone to kind of hear that little story about about your dad and everything.
Well, I mean, Scott got into the bearding thing first with MPS and whatnot. And, my dad knew that we were going to these competitions and traveling, going different places. And, he would ask us about it. What happens and how do you do that? And then he was like, one day I want to do it. So it was like early in the year. And he would call us every week. Do I need to trim my beard? Do I need to do something? Do I need to?
Super excited about it.
But I mean, my dad had a beard his entire life that I know of, except in his baby years. But
he was probably born with a beard. I heard.
Well, no, he was premature, so he would never. He didn't have a chance for all that. But no, he really got excited about it, and then he was like, I wanna do it. I want to go to the competition. So he would call us every week or whatever and start talking about it. And he would ask us over and over, when is it and whatever. So he finally got to come up here in July and competed at MPS in 2019. And he won 3rd place behind John Vare and Ryan Shibley.
That's pretty good.
That's John
Barr.
He won 3rd, and he had the best time that night. And then sadly, in September, shortly after, he passed away.
But he had an amazing night.
He did. I mean, and we dressed him up in some overalls and a little plaid shirt and put a straw hat on him. And Scott really wanted him to be in a category that he could possibly place in.
Yeah.
And it took a little talking to, but we talked him into doing a whaler and shaving his mustache off.
What did he think about shaving his mustache off and being a whaler?
He was fine with it. My mother was
thrilled.
Yeah, she was for a few minutes. But then she said, what the hell, let him do it. And that was that. And, he placed 3rd and he was just over the moon. And then after he passed away in September, Scott went to Cincinnati to Taxi Fields Comp, and he decided to shave his mustache off in honor of my dad to, just honor him.
Yeah.
And it was that, and that's how he became a whaler. Because after that, it was just like, no, I'm not shaving it off.
Yeah, just like Aaron said, that completely fits him. Like it just, I've known Scott for years, and remember him, as in like looking through pictures and stuff.
He looks weird with a full beard.
Yeah, he does. Like a whaler, like fits him.
Mm-hmm.
Looking back, the pictures do look weird. The only thing he did that in early October for a Taxi Fields Comp, but I made him grow it back for our wedding because we got married at the end of October.
Because you didn't want to marry a whaler. That's smart.
Well, I wasn't used to it. And to me at that time, it didn't look right on him.
Right.
So I got him to grow his mustache back, but as soon as we got back from our honeymoon, he shaved it back off. And he's been whaler ever since.
So basically what you're saying is what Andrew says here. So your father turned Scott into a vampire.
Well, that's about what it sounds like.
Freaking whalers.
Gosh. Well, I guess we'll tie that bow up on that little note right there. But
thank you for that story.
I really wanted to hear that.
May I mention something else quick about the comp? There will also be a mobile cigar smoking lounge at the.
Wow.
One of our sponsors is bringing their mobile lounge to have out in the parking lot. It's Big Love Smoke, and them people are awesome. They are really.
I'm going to pre-warn you that one of your judges is probably going to be stuck.
He might
in there.
They're all going to disappear. They're all going to be out there.
We're not having the comp outside, guys.
Right. Come on back inside, guys. We got to get this thing started.
Right. Yeah, but that's going to be it's going to be a good time. Aaron, you're coming, right?
I might make an appearance. We'll see.
Might.
I'll be there. I'll be there Friday and Saturday. How about that?
All right. Oh yeah, the meet and greet Friday night is at Fat Bites.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Dang, we didn't even touch on that. So tell us about that one a little bit.
7:00 at Fat Bites. It's on Johnston Pike, I believe, but I can't remember the address right off the top of my head.
That's fine.
But it's a nice little eclectic restaurant, kind of a fusion restaurant, but it's kind of grungy a little bit, if you will. But I mean, lights everywhere, and I'm talking about like Christmas lights, full bar, different food items. But the people there are really nice.
How close is this to the
crowd in their place?
How close is this to the event venue on Saturday?
Oh, it's not far. It's less than 10 miles.
So it's like on the same side of Nashville, at least.
Oh yeah. It's not far from either one.
And how close is it to the local donut shop?
Ooh, important question.
Well, that depends on what kind of donuts you like.
Aaron likes the fancy like donuts that are like the man bun donuts or the
man bun of donuts. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so you like Dunkin' Donuts?
No, Dunkin' Donuts is like the most, like basically the garbage of donuts. I think that should really be their motto.
The
garbage of donuts.
I have something to admit to right now, and I didn't tell you this, but the other day I ate 5 donuts in one day, and then the next day I ate 4.
You sent me messages when I was in England. You ate like 7 donuts.
Yeah, I know. I ate a
lot
of
donuts. What are you doing? Why are you eating so many donuts?
Because there were so many donuts left in America because you were gone.
Oh, that's true. I was gone for a whole week.
Oh.
Well, y'all know the first ingredient in a donut is diabetes, right?
Yeah, that's why I don't eat them. That's why Aaron has diabetes.
I do.
No, I don't think Krispy Kreme's too far from either one.
It's their world headquarters. Right?
Krispy Kreme is the donut place.
Yeah.
It's better than Dunkin' Donuts. I'll give them that.
Any day of the week.
It's like if Dunkin' Donuts was a trash can, Krispy Kreme is a really nice trash can.
Or the trash bag.
Ooh, or something that's not trash because Krispy Kreme's okay.
No, that Krispy Kreme is the best donut.
A fresh, right out the oven, glazed Krispy Kreme donut. I don't think there's anything probably better on earth than that.
They don't bake them; they fry them.
Whatever, they are amazing.
They should start baking donuts now.
Gosh,
There are some people that do. They're wrong for it, but they do.
Kyle Waller. This is the most important question. He says, "Will Sykora be there?" Is the question. Kyle Waller.
Is Kyle Waller going to be there?
Yeah, is Kyle Waller? Are you going to be there?
That might be the bigger question.
Who's Sykora? Ah, you.
Yeah.
Your husband and I share the first name. I get confused.
Don't fault me.
It's all right. That's all right.
Do Scott. That's it.
Yeah, I keep hearing the name Scott, and I'm like, what? Like all night long. I keep like, what? What did they do now? Kyle Waller will be in attendance.
There you go. Scott Sykora, the Beardcaster. You've been called out.
All right. Well, Aaron and I'll talk after the show.
We'll talk after the show.
Uh-oh.
All right, Billy. Well, we'll let you get going. I know you got to be at work at 3 a.m. I'm glad that you stayed up late for us, and go to bed. Thank you for everything, and we'll see you in a couple of days.
I had fun, guys. Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you, ma'am, for coming on.
Thank you for your wonderful story about your dad. I really love that. And it was very inspiring.
He was the best man ever.
Usually most dads are.
Yeah. But I miss him a bunch, but I have a lot of things around here, especially Scott with no mustache to remind me of him.
There you go. Freaking Scott Turner with no mustache.
I have a plaque on the wall that Danny Yukon Purdy wood burned for me of his picture.
Nice. So he's everywhere.
He's everywhere, and he always will be.
Well,
this is
on
good.
That note, Billy, get you some sleep, and we'll see you in a couple of days.
All right, hon. Y'all have a safe travels.
Yes, ma'am.
And y'all be careful getting here.
Will do.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. See you later.
All right, everybody. That was Billie Turner. I mean, we pretty much got the entire lowdown of the first annual Moonshine Classic that's coming up in Nashville this weekend. So everybody, come check it out, and come get some of these raffles. My gosh, these are
53 raffles as of right now. I mean,
53 raffles, and 2 of them are crayons paintings.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm gonna be so broke after this friggin' event.
Yeah, it's definitely this definitely sounds like it's going to be a really, really cool time, really fun time. A lot of really great people. I mean, Kyle's going to be there. We got,
just the judging panel alone,
yeah,
is super good.
Well, I know you guys talked about Mark real quick. Why I kind of was out for a second, but yeah, I mean, having Mark there taking pictures is super awesome. Barefoot emceeing. I mean, it's this all around just a really great group of people that are going to be all encompassed in this event and everything. So,
but this is probably the most important thing. I'm not going to tell anybody that they need to go to Evansville instead of Nashville because, we're promoting the Nashville event, but there's also a really good event happening in Evansville the same weekend, and they have a donut bank in Evansville, and that's amazing. That is some super, super, super good donuts. If you've ever been in Southern Indiana, donut bank, super good. So
never heard of it.
Well, I used to live in almost Southern Indiana, and I like donuts. So
you're a donut connoisseur, as they say.
I have been for a while.
You should do a show called Talking Donuts.
I've put a lot of thought process into this, and when I have extra time, I have a really good show idea for donuts. And
then what'll happen is 4 years or 3 years. Speaking of, congratulations because today is a hallmark day for Talking Beards.
Yeah, I didn't even realize this till about 15 minutes before the show. 4 years ago today, we recorded the pilot episode, test episode, or whatever you want to call it. I wasn't even in this studio. I was in another room and I hated it. So then I built this, and I've been here ever since. The official first episode is but we did that pilot episode, and then my knucklehead butt didn't know about the talking about or playing songs and stuff. I was like, hey, check this out. There's a song that I heard at work today. And then it got pulled off of YouTube, and I don't, did you get to see the first episode?
No, I never did.
It disappeared. Chris Odom may have it on his hard drive somewhere underneath the backpacks, but I've never seen it, and it was probably terrible, but it still would have been cool to go back and watch that first test episode. But 4 years ago, that test episode was recorded. That's pretty cool. And now we're on Blink 182.
182. Well, anyways, my whole point is that so you start this new show called Talking Donuts, and then in 3 years you'll be working for Voodoo Donuts.
Mm-hmm.
As their marketing person.
I could. You never know.
We use promo code Talking Donuts to get 15% off your donut orders.
Talking Donuts. I like it. I'm coming for you, Voodoo Donuts. I'm gonna work for you too. Gosh. All right.
Oh my God. And I gotta check this real quick.
Uh-oh. Are you looking for Talking Donuts?
Yep.
What do you want to do? Do you want to continue this thing, or because we had a whole plan, because we were kind of thinking maybe Billie wasn't going to be a good guest because this was her first time, but she did a really amazing job. So
NoTalkingDonuts.com. So it's available.
Well, Andrew Matson probably just bought it.
Did you see that? He keeps it in a special memory backpack.
And then look at this. Hopefully next year Talking Beards can judge. Hopefully everything lines up. I was really looking forward to going to Evansville this year. Natalie's from Owensboro. We spent a lot of time in Evansville, and I know both of us were really looking forward to going to Evansville, and things didn't align. So hopefully next year things align, man. I was really looking forward to going up there. What do you want to do now?
Well, all right. So, and this is a heads up. I will not be on the show next week. I will be driving back to Cleveland to go pick up Nico. For those of you, this is big news. Breaking news. We're going to he'll be Nico. Right back here. Just like he used to be back in the day. If you'd go back and watch any of the old shows, he'd pop in every now and then.
And he'd be like,
and then he'd climb up and he'd sit on my lap during the show and stuff like that. So, so if that's where I will be next week. So I will not be here on the show. So Aaron will be with someone else.
Yeah, I'll figure somebody out. We'll do I don't know. I'll find somebody. Someone will do it, and we'll have someone from Sioux Falls Whisker Crew. No, the Sifu Whisker Crew. Yeah, they're putting on their event not this weekend, but the next weekend. And so we'll have someone on from the club. Maybe JB, he's done it a bunch. Maybe Gary Myers, who knows? Someone from Sifu will be on here. But what do you want to do, Scott? You want to dive into these competitions? You just want to close it out? Yeah,
we'll just close it out.
All right. So I'm Aaron D. Johnston. Thank you for everybody watching tonight. This was a pretty good episode. I had a good time with Billie, and if you're coming to Nashville, I'll see y'all Friday and or Saturday. Go ahead, Scott.
And I'm Scott Sykora, and I want to thank Billie for coming on too. Really just an absolute treat of a guest tonight. It is, like I said, it's nice to have people that can really kind of inspire you again and remind you why we do this. And I just need to be reminded. I'm
need that reminder,
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just been having a tough time with all of this. And honestly, she couldn't have been the more perfect guest that I needed tonight to just kind of remind me of why people do this and why we do this show. And, it just becomes, for me and an overtime of, as Aaron says, 4 years, man. I didn't even, as we're talking about this, like 4 years ago, and I know that there's not a lot of people here, but doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
But we started this whole show with the idea of trying to make an impact in the bearding community, and just tonight hearing, as Aaron says, as he goes over to England and talks to Dan Silky Brown over there, and hearing what an impact we had on him.
It's 15 people that's in that club that quite possibly may not have done anything with bearding at all if we wouldn't have done Talking Beards as a Competition Volume 1.
Yeah, and just how I mean, not even like let alone being in the same town or the same state, but the impact that we made completely overseas in a different country, a different community, different, just a whole different scene over there.
It is.
And just to hear that, like a cult. Yeah, that's right. I mean, just to know that we were part of starting a cult makes me feel
that's important. Talking Beards, we help create cults.
Talking Beards is the cult. That's the new shirt idea.
That's our England club.
Yeah. It'll be the
Talking
English
Beards
flag, the cult.
Yeah, that'll just be the England chapter of Talking Beards the club.
Everyone will probably think it's about the band. But yeah, and then just talking to Billy, and we usually ask like a little questionnaire of our guests, and they'll give us like a little bit of information.
Read that one.
Before you guys introduced me to the beard. Oh, Carrie. Oh,
Carrie Bow and Arrow as well. He has over 1 million TikTok followers, and we helped create that monster. We had one hand in it.
We also introduced him to the world of reptiles too. He didn't
even know what a snake was until Talking Beards.
I know.
Had no idea. And now he like sleeps with them and stuff in his bed. They're everywhere. I've been to his house. There's snakes hanging from like the ceiling fans, and they're everywhere. Just snakes, just everywhere.
Snakes on a plane.
Yeah, snakes in a plane. Snakes in his car. Snakes in his fridge. They're everywhere. It's insane. Pandemonium over there at the Carrie Bow and Arrow house.
Is there any trouser snakes there?
Absolutely. He said he gets all the snake knowledge.
Snake knowledge
from Talking Beard. Steak knowledge.
Oh, jeez. There you go. He didn't
even know what a bow and arrow was before Talking Beards.
This is funny.
This is all very real stuff.
Yeah, this is real world stuff going on.
Real world stuff. Anyway, keep going.
But yeah, so I just wanted to everyone that's still here right now and everyone that's been here. I mean, we had quite a few people join us on the show, a bunch of new names in the chat room tonight, but I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight, watching the show, being a part of the show. Just everything. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank Aaron. I want to thank Natalie. I want to thank Andrew. Congratulations to Andrew and Natalie, of course, too. What did Natalie?
3-time British champion. She is a freaking beast. Like, what the hell?
And she's doing it on half of a kidney.
Half of a kidney. So imagine she had 2 kidneys, what she'd be doing.
Wow.
She'd be like a 32-time champion.
Jeff Harris never knew what a poop knife was until Talking Beards.
Well, you know what, Jeff
Harris? It is.
It's a real thing.
It is.
And
poopknife.com.
Poopknife.com. And you know what, Jeff Harris? I'm putting this in my backpack, and next time you see me, this is yours.
Whoa, look at that, Jeff Harris.
It's going in my backpack. Come get it.
Ty, I don't know who Ty is, but Thai guys, they must be like from Thailand or something.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing great stuff for the bearding community. Don Wayne, who joined us earlier in the show, which is no relationship to John. He's like, try talking through TSA.
You could just be like Summer and wear a shirt to, what did her shirt say? Her shirt said something like, it's not gay if it's TSA, and it had like a cartoon person like this because she, gets aggressively patted down every time. Yeah. Never been opened. It's not.
That poop knife's never been opened.
Jeff Harris says we both got to autograph it. I'll just forge Scott's signature on it.
I don't know.
With a crayon.
I can write.
Can you write now?
No.
How's them hands? Let's see these fists. Make some fists, Scott Sykora. That's
still
it.
the same.
Seriously.
In fact, probably I was
a little worse.
I can't. Yeah. My new thing is that I cannot tie my shoes. That says Don Wayne.
So did you know Vans makes Velcro shoes? We've talked about this. Maybe it's time that you invest in a pair of Velcro shoes.
Yeah, maybe.
New Balance also makes Velcro shoes. You're old enough to wear New Balances.
Yeah, I'm old enough.
So yeah, get some Velcro New Balances. You'll be fine.
I will be.
Tying shoes is overrated.
I know it is. It is. So what else is going on? I mean, we're just bullshitting at this point.
We're just going. We haven't done over like a serious over an hour episode in a long, long time. Like usually it's like hour one, we're done. But
usually we had to pull out because Matt would be doing his show right after.
He's still doing it. Did you know TikTok Tuesday really took off? Like, he
really?
has like his YouTube TikTok Tuesday has like a lot of people that watch it. Like seriously, a lot of people watch that show.
Wow, good for him.
Yeah, he's doing good stuff. He big timed us. He's too good to do our news anymore.
We haven't asked him. I'm sure he still would.
We absolutely. That was 100% our fault. We lost it. We had world famous Matt McClure as our news guy, and then we were like, nah, we don't think we're going to do the news thing anymore. And then he ran off and got super famous. Whoops.
I know. Now we have Sean Murphy on Team Talking Beards, which him and I have to do a phone call here in the next few days.
Oh my God. Are you going to do another interview with
no
Sean Murphy?
No, I'm going to help him do something cool.
Oh my gosh. You're going to teach him how to put Velcro shoes on.
Yes.
Oh my God. This is perfect. Did you know he was in the military?
I did. and that may have something to do with what we're going to talk about.
Scott Sykora is joining the military. Holy crap.
I watched Top Gun again, so I felt inspired. I want to be a naval aviator. Is
the second one?
Yes.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's so good.
Terrible.
It's really good.
I feel terrible. My cousin's in that movie. I need to watch it.
I know. Goose dies. Again.
God. Terrible. All right. That's it.
Well,
yeah. All right. Well, thank you for everybody watching tonight, our hour and 20-minute episode of Talking Beards. And I'll be here next week with someone. Probably. Maybe just me. I don't know. We'll figure it out next week. But yeah, somebody from Sufu Whisker Crew. And yeah, see y'all in Nashville this weekend. Okay, bye.
I did not join Space Force.
Thanks for tuning in to Talking Beards. Make sure you go over to honestamish.com and use promo code TalkingBeards to get 15% off your order. Don't forget to tune in live next Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern at talkingbeards.com.